It's Steve from my Shady Squad. I know it's you, motherfucker.
Beat up, bum, bum, running through the night we come. Beat up, bum, follow if you want me one. You can find me on a skylight, stomp my feet and I go bye-bye. Floating through the elevator of my mind's eye, I'm fine. Feeling dizzy like a rascal, baby, I'm grime. And if you wanna square up, then I am Einstein. Taking gravity bongs back at high times. Find me on a weeknight, middle of a street fight, smoking on a peace pipe, trying to get my teeth fixed, right? I'm to make it the ace, breaking records of pace. And I need another win like the devil needs a fireplace. Smoking in the back room, sitting in the black tomb, screaming in the quiet place, hoping they'll come back soon. Fuck it, man, I'm tired, mate. It's really pretty pointless when you're sitting at a higher rate. Looking for a hideaway, smoke some and hibernate. I am great. Beat on, bum, bum. Running through the night we come. Beat on, bum, bum. Follow if you want me one. Want me one. Beat on, bum, bum. Running through the night we come. Beat on,
Yeah. Okay, I moved you on the smoothie, soul, the rock, the roll, the take the soul, and that's like you can't touch my skin, and watch the fly away, can't now, what are we getting? Never sweat you when I'm going, I'm solving in the line, get to the end, you can never see me, the shaman can't get over you. She put me swallow, we'll get bottle, so we're gonna be the word of God, so Jesus, I guess I'm back over the mouth of my life, my most six for the limb, I'm going to kill the dinner, you dream like so, I'm ill, but I'm gonna jack in the dark.
What's up, guys? We're back here again today for another Cyrax video. That was Cyrax attempting to freestyle for all his little fan buddy trolls in his last stream. But he did have another stream. He has apparently already privated it, which makes sense because he made a lot of really stupid statements during that stream. He defended PDFs and grapists, said they deserve another second chance. He admitted to loving the anime Boku no Pico, which is famously an anime about cheese pizza. You know, it's a very disgusting anime, something him and Wrestling Otaku have in common with loving. So it was a terrible, terrible stream, just a colossal mistake on Cyrax's part. And that's obviously why he deleted it already. But I recorded most of it, so, you know, let's go through it. Let's watch Cyrax's just terrible idea for a stream, guys. So, you know, as always, let's check it out.
So, guys, and this video is not going to be very long at all.
Not very long. It ended up being an hour and 10 minutes. He should not start his streams ever saying it's not going to be very long. He is always wrong. But yeah, let's hear what Cyrax has to say.
Really not. I know normally I do like live streams for like hours on it, but this one's, I'm going to try to keep this below the 10-minute mark. I'm going to try. I'm not making any promises. But I do feel like a lot of you...
Hey, just FYI, I recorded it live on my shitty laptop, so it might be a little bit bouncy, but, you know, the video is the video. It's what I have, because he already privated it. So, you know, anyways.
You guys are robbing me. Okay? I do feel like that a lot of you trolls are really robbing me of my potential to do good. I really do. There are a few of you out there that do want to see me do good, and I appreciate that. But before I get into the subject fully, first off, Jesus, the one that I called out last night that I ended up talking to this morning. First of all, man, I want to say thank you for being open-minded. And again, dude, like I said to you in the text, I do apologize for coming at you sideways.
Yeah, so I guess that guy in his chat that he was trying to bully last night, you know, came around had a nice little conversation with Cyraxx, wants to pretend to be his friend now. I don't know. Cyraxx has had his come to Jesus moment.
But all in all, man, I do appreciate you actually taking the time to actually talk to me and understand where I'm coming from and how a lot of this all got started. And a lot of y'all trolls, man, a lot of y'all are seeing only one side of things. Okay? A lot of you guys are only seeing one side, and I understand now where you guys are coming from. Because I did sit down with Jesus last night, and we talked for 2 or 3 hours, and I do understand where you guys stand. I understand why you guys do what you do. I do genuinely understand it a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, of course he is, Serval. It's always the same story. He thinks in this video that all he has to do is just explain himself a little better, guys. We just don't understand. We have to listen to Cyrax's explanation about why it's all right, guys.
But I do also feel like a lot of you trolls are robbing me of real potential. Like, a lot of y'all are sitting there and are like, oh, well, you did this, well, you did that. But you never, ever ask, why did this happen?
Cyraxx, that's because there's absolutely no excuse for sending your penis to a child. We don't need to ask why. There's absolutely no excuse for it. And even if we ask why, you just say, oh, well, I did it because Marty set me up and he's a mean guy.
What made this happen? And that's what I don't understand, is why you guys are not questioning Marty. You guys question me all the time. But one thing y'all need to understand is this.
Yeah, see, there it is. Why aren't we questioning Marty? What does Marty have to do with the fact that you sent your penis to a child, Cyraxx? I will never understand why Marty's at fault for that happening.
For every cause, there's an effect. For every action, there's a reaction. Behind everything, there is a reason.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me find that.
And not once have I ever seen one single red cent of what should be mine.
And then he leans down to smell it. You're disgusting, Cyraxx. Anyways.
This whole thing didn't just happen out of nowhere. It did not happen out of nowhere. Music Biz Marty has this sick, twisted obsession with me, and I don't know why. I wish to God I knew why he had this obsession.
Cyraxx, nothing you're gonna say about Marty is gonna ever excuse the fact that you consistently send pictures of your penis to underage children. It's just never gonna change anyone's opinion. No matter how much you think you can explain why Marty is at fault for that happening, you're at fault for that happening. You took the picture of your disgusting penis and you sent it to what you thought was a child. Multiple times.
But he's the reason all this started. But it's like no one wants to listen to what I genuinely have to say. Because a lot of y'all are just going off of one side, but you're not fully understanding.
Marty didn't even come along till there was already a bunch of trolls. Cyraxx doesn't even understand that. Like, Marty was already, like, joining other trolls that were fucking with him. He just thinks Marty is responsible for everything bad that happens to him in the entire fucking world.
What brought everything to this point? And like I told you Zeus last night, I understand I've made mistakes. I understand that I fucked up.
Do you though? Because you're already trying to say that it's Marty's fault for everything you do. Do you actually understand that you're at fault for everything? Because I don't think you do. I think the rest of this video is going to be you making excuses for why it was okay and why Marty's actually the bad guy.
But why is it that everybody is so quick to attack the person that made the mistake, but they're not willing to look at what caused that mistake? Which is why I'm being robbed of a lot of potential, because everybody always attacking me and not wanting to take the time like Jesus did to actually get to understand fully the situation. Actually, he did, dude. And a lot of people don't seem to get that. He actually did have a hand in it. He genuinely did. Who do you think hired Mass Troll Mafia to do what she did?
You know, you're so desperate to say Marty hired Mass Troll Mafia, as if that would even change anything about the situation. You still thought you were talking to a child. You still sent your penis to what you thought was a child. You're never gonna worm your way around that. You're always gonna have to explain yourself for that terrible, terrible thing you did. And the more you sit there and try and blame everybody else, the more people think that you're just an absolute garbage human who can't take any responsibility for the disgusting shit you do.
Who do you think hired her? It was Marty. Marty hired her to make me look that way so that he can have me to himself, because he wanted to farm me for content. That's why he did what he did, because he wanted to have me to himself so that he can force me to make content for him. And he figured the best way to do that would be to rob me of my potential.
Cyrax, no one has to do anything to get content out of you. Like, I don't do anything to you at all, and I get videos of you, like, on the daily. He just fucks with you because you're so easy to fuck with, because you're so stupid, and you blame him for everything in your life, and then you wonder why he won't stop fucking with you.
I mean, what better way to rob someone of their potential than to make him look like a pedophile? The guy is seriously a very sick and twisted individual. And
Yes, Cyrax, the guy who's saying Marty is a sick and twisted individual, asked for nudes of Marty's dead girlfriend. That's the guy who wants us to believe that he's just misunderstood and really the good guy.
And does need help. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Is that Marty, Music Biz Marty, is a very sick in the head individual. Now, I've studied Marty for a long time. I really have. I've actually sat down and I've studied him. I've even had friends that are therapists study him.
I like how he says that, like we would believe that he has friends that are educated, that therapists would ever talk to him outside of trying to give him therapy. Like, they would sit there and diagnose Marty for him. He's such a goddamn fool. He thinks this sounds fucking legitimate, when anyone with 2 fucking brain cells knows it sounds fucking stupid, Cyrax. You're a goddamn middle schooler trying to pretend you're an adult and you fucking know anything about the goddamn world.
And we've all come to the same conclusion, that he is a narcissist that also is a sociopath with psychopathic tendencies.
I bet you couldn't even name the symptoms of those things if you were given Google and 1,000 fucking years. You don't have any idea what you're fucking talking about. You're just trying to say what people say about you. Now get to fucking defending rapists and PDFs.
Marty really is a sociopath with psychopathic tendencies and narcissism. And it's fucking disgusting. Oh no. Well, yeah, you're not wrong there. A lot of the trolls that don't take the time to like actually sit down and listen, you're definitely right on that, dude, for sure. But I genuinely do feel like,
I mean, I could fast forward, but it's going to be more of this.
I am being robbed of a lot of my potential to actually make real money. And like I said, I understand why y'all attack me. I actually have a much better understanding now of why you guys do what you do. I genuinely have a way better understanding.
You don't know dick about dick, Cyrax. You don't fucking know anything. You seriously think that you just haven't explained yourself well enough.
And that's the thing, Jay Sins. If you're if that's even the real you. Y'all say that I don't have any real potential. But how do you know I don't have any? How do you know that I don't have any potential?
Cyrax, we know you don't have any potential because you've been doing this for 10 years. Every single piece of music you put out has been absolute fucking garbage. You suck at video games. We've seen you play those. You suck at heart when you don't steal it. And when you do steal it, you don't even add anything worthwhile to it. I mean, what do you mean, how can we say you don't have any potential? You don't have any potential because it hasn't been found yet, because there is none there. You've had all the fucking time in the world since you've been out of high school for fucking 10 years to do anything with your life, and you've done absolutely fucking nothing.
What is Marty guilty of? What's he not guilty of, man? This dude has done so much shit.
Yeah, but what is he guilty of? Name one fucking thing other than terrorism and bullying.
Like, this dude has literally done so much garbage that it's insane, dude. Like, he has done a lot. This dude has... Oh, man, I was gonna say, like, as far as Marty goes, this dude's done a lot, man. This dude has done so much evil shit.
Okay, so name one fucking thing already, Cyrax, because we can name so much evil shit you've done.
And it's not cool. And like I said, man, I understand that I've made mistakes in my past. But it's like I told Jesus last night, man. We all deserve a fair chance to do better. We all deserve to have a fair shot, no matter how bad of a thing we do. At the end of the day, we are only fucking human.
Right, and now Cyrax is about to say one of the stupidest fucking things he's ever said in his entire fucking life, and that's saying something.
And all humans deserve a fair shot. Even murderers. And yes, even fucking rapists. And pedophiles.
Yeah, it's a good one, Cyrax. Let's see how long that line of logic works out for you. It's a very, very stupid thing to say. It just makes everyone sure that you just want to have no consequences for the horrible shit you do.
Because I do genuinely believe that pedophiles and rapists can actually...
Yeah, I caught the pause. I know exactly what he's saying, and he knows exactly what he's saying. He's trying to lay out the foundation of, well, just forgive me, even if I've done that. You have to forgive me, because didn't you hear me say, you know, you gotta forgive them. I'm the great Cyrax being nice. You gotta forgive people, so forgive me. Cyrax, you are actually a fucking monster.
If they want to change and they want to do better, I
wonder.
believe they can be rehabilitated if they want to do better. But they have to want to do better. They have to want to be a better person. I do believe that pedophiles can be rehabilitated. I do. I genuinely believe that because there are certain pedophiles out there that want to be rehabilitated. There are certain people that want to do better. Now, I'm not glorifying what they do. What they do is awful, yes. But at the end of the day, at the end of the fucking day, break it down like this. Like, break it down like this, dude. Let me put it to you this way. If a human wants to change, they can change. If a person wants to do better, that is literally opening up the doors for them to do better. Like I said, I'm not supporting pedophilia. I'm not supporting that. It's disgusting.
Yeah, you're just supporting forgiving them, you know, give everyone a second chance, even if they fuck with kids, Cyrax. That's such a stupid, disgusting thing for you to say. I just wanted to let you get all that out so everyone could let you hang yourself with that fucking rope.
What they do is disgusting, yes. But if they want to do better, they can do better. I am literally living proof of that, dude.
I didn't realize he said that. So you just admitted you are a PDF who's trying to do better? Is that what you just said? In fact, we're going to do a Steve rewind. He hates to rewind, but we're going to rewind that.
What they do is disgusting, yes. But if they want to do better, they can do better. I am literally living proof of that, dude.
Yep, he said it. He said that he is a PDF who's just trying to do better. Good job, Cyrax. That was a very, very, very stupid thing to say. Well, let's see what else you gotta say.
I am living proof that if someone wants to do better, you can do better. Because like I said, I'm out here trying to better myself every fucking day. I'm out here trying to do better every day. I'm constantly trying to better myself every single day. I'm out here trying to show that I'm not this evil person that people make me out to be. Because see, I'm a very forgiving person. I really am. I'm very forgiving.
Cyrax, you were just blaming Marty for everything horrible happening in your life, and you turn around and you go, I'm very forgiving. I don't even know where to go from here. I can't believe you just admitted to that bullshit, Cyrax. You are not smart.
I'm the kind of person that if you do something wrong to me, or if you do something wrong to my friends and family, I might not forgive you right then and there, but eventually I can and will forgive you. Because that's the kind of person that I am. I have one of the biggest hearts in the world, man. I have the biggest heart in the world.
I thought your heart was deformed and like half developed, Cyrax.
Okay? I will gladly forgive somebody for their wrongdoings, no matter how bad. Might not be right away, but eventually I can and will forgive somebody for what they've done wrong. And I have forgiven him. But I have to maintain my stay on where I stand.
Cyraxx, you haven't forgiven him if you still blame him for all the problems in your fucking life. That's not called forgiveness.
You see, what he did to me was wrong, and yes, I do forgive him for all the bad shit that he's done. But I cannot forget that. I cannot allow myself to be around that toxicity. Do I forgive him? Yes. Do I feel bad that he's created his own toxic environment? Yes, I do. I do feel bad that he's created his own toxic environment. And I do hope and pray that one day he does do better.
Cyraxx, Marty is doing way better than you ever will in your life. It's so ridiculous that you hope other people would do better and you can't even do better for your fucking self.
I do hope and pray that Marty does do better. Because that guy is disgusting. His ways are very disgusting. But I cannot allow myself to be around that toxic environment. I cannot and will not allow myself to be around that toxicity. Because that's bad for my mental health. And you're not wrong, he is, and I do hope, that's one thing I do hope and pray that he works on. But like I said, like I was saying at the very beginning,
Because Cyraxx is a moron. Why is he doing any of this, guys? I'm actually falling asleep. This is so fucking stupid. I just wanted to show him admitting that horrible shit.
like I said at the very beginning, I feel like a lot of you trolls are looking at everything one-sided. And I think even Retro here will agree with that. Hey Retro, would you agree, man, that a lot of these trolls that are just coming in are just looking at everything one-sided and not fully understanding what's going on?
God, you can't even stand on your own in your own videos. You have to sit there and ask your chat to fight your fucking battles for you. That's why no one likes you, Cyraxx. You can't even stand on your own in your own fucking videos.
Would you agree with that? Because I feel like a lot of y'all trolls, you want to see good. Like, you want to see something good come out of this. And I would be inclined to agree with you. Something good does need to come out of this. But the only way anything good can come out of all this is if we have a mutual understanding.
Yeah, it's, he said it was gonna be short. We're 15 minutes in. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And like I said, I feel like y'all trolls looking at everything so one-sided, it's not right. Because let me play it to you this way. Let's say you're in a courtroom setting, okay? Or you're a detective or something within that realm.
Oh my god, this is gonna be
You
stupid.
don't just look at one side of the evidence. You look at both sides of the evidence.
Cyraxx, a detective wouldn't look at your screenshot of you sending your penis to a 15-year-old and go, well, what did the 15-year-old do to deserve this? Who paid her to set up Cyraxx? You're an idiot, Cyraxx. You have no idea what you're talking about. There is no other side to you sending your pictures of your penis to children. There's just no other side to that. And you're never going to convince the world that there is another side to that.
Just like a detective. You don't just look at one side of the story and be like, oh, well, this guy did this. Hey, here's all this. Like, you don't just do that. No, you look at both sides. You hear out both sides of what's going on. And I feel like I've not gotten to say my piece on what actually goes down. And that's why I made that podcast where I called out all the trolls and I really explained everything.
Cyraxx, how many hundreds of videos do you need to make in the years since this has happened, trying to explain your side of things, do you need to actually make before you feel like you've had your chance to sell your side of things completely? I mean, really, how many hundreds of videos do you need to make?
Like, I fully explained everything that's going on. And it's funny, everybody's always talking about how, oh, well, you're talentless, you have no real potential. Well, let me ask you this. How do you know that I don't have any real potential unless you let me do my job? Like, how do you know that unless you let me do what I need to do? Which would be to work on my music.
Cyraxx, no one is stopping you from working on your music. People stealing your music doesn't stop you from working on it. You can still put out good music and people go, oh, that is good music, and Cyraxx is a good artist, even if it got stolen. You put out crap music that no one likes, and then it gets stolen, and you cry about it, and you think that's why no one wants it.
Let me do my merch shop. Let me do what I need to do. You know what I mean? And here's the thing, to the shit Cyraxx Wilkins guy, I do have a response to that. I have actually shown proof. But let me ask you this. Why do you think all the proof that I post up gets taken down so quickly? Why do you think that these trolls don't want me to post anything out there about it? Because they know that I'm exposing them.
Cyraxx, you delete your own videos or YouTube strikes them for the terrible shit you say. People aren't hiding the evidence that you're trying to put out there. The evidence is all out there of you being a horrible person. You're trying to explain it away and hoping everybody listens to your fucking lies.
When I did that, when I did the Behind the Comments podcast, and I talked about how I got into the position of being victimized by these evil people, why do you think they went after my channel right after I posted that? Because I showed real evidence. I spoke real facts.
No, Cyraxx, it's because you used your 1,000 subscriber channel to start striking at N-word boy, so they struck at you back, and you cried about it, and you didn't like that they struck at you back.
That they did not want me to see because I was ruining what they were doing. I was basically ruining what they were trying to do. And what they were trying to do is make it to where I can't do anything. Because they wanted to use me and farm me for content. And when I finally spoke up and said something about it, they did not like that. They hated that. Oh, trust me, the street racing scene is gonna happen.
Cyraxx, street racing scene will never happen.
Actually, a lot of it has, dude. There is a lot of stuff that is not on your channel that has been lost. And I do mean there is a lot that even you don't know about, dude. There are a lot of videos that not even you know about, my friend.
if there's all these videos out there that no one even knows about, why are you not publishing the evidence that exonerates you, Cyrax? You're just trying to talk big and be like, oh, no, I have evidence. I just haven't shown anyone yet. Well, it doesn't even make any sense. You're trying to exonerate yourself. Show the fucking evidence.
There are a lot of videos that have gotten misconstrued and taken way out of context. Yes, I actually am planning on jumping back into doing graffiti art character streams real soon.
Oh god, he's getting into the fucking Q&A part
I do
now.
plan on jumping back in and doing some graffiti artwork again sometime soon in the near future. That definitely am planning on doing that 100%, dude. Like, that is going to be an actual thing. I'm just not sure when. Yes, but Turkey Tom did miss a lot of important information. Which, by the way, Turkey Tom, if you do see this, man, I would like to sit down with you and talk to you. Like, if you do see this, man.
No, that's the little mask he bought when he was going to try and do a channel hiding behind a mask, and then William found out, and that was pretty much scrapped immediately. But also, Turkey Tom would never want to talk to you, Cyrax. You're a scumbag. Just because he made a video on you doesn't mean he wants to do anything to do with you. It's ridiculous.
I would like to sit down and talk with you and explain to you the full story, because you don't actually have the real, actual full story. And I feel like if you had the full story, man, like, I genuinely feel like if you had the full story, like, things would actually be a lot different. There's a bunch, it's just a bunch of little details. And alright, Retro, be easy, man. Be safe, dog. Like, a lot of people, like, one thing that he did get wrong is how all this shit got started with Marty. He got a lot of that wrong.
Cyrax, you have that wrong. You don't even remember your own life. I trust Turkey Tom to do research on your life more than I remember you more than I trust you to remember your own fucking life. God, his regardation is rubbing off on me.
Which is one of the things that I would like to talk to you about, by the way, Turkey. Which, not gonna lie, Turkey, your documentary you did is very, very good. The production level, dude, actually really good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Just as somebody that's done film work myself, which, by the way, for all you guys that are in the comments that were asking, am I gonna release The Darkness? Yes, I am. The Darkness is actually up on my channel right now.
Yeah, I saw you re-uploaded that. Your version is complete shit. Steve did a version like 6-8 months ago, or wait, no, probably about a year ago at this point. That is 1,000,000 times better than your shit version of The Darkness. So everyone go check out Steve's version of The Darkness, because Cyrax's version sucks.
So for all y'all that have been wanting The Darkness to be re-released, it is actually up on my channel with a behind-the-scenes video for some of the scenes that were in the movie. Well, one of the scenes that I had filmed for the movie is actually in the behind-the-scenes thing on my channel. So if y'all want to check out the behind-the-scenes thing, or if y'all want to watch...
In fact, here you go, guys. Here's a link to Steve's version that's so much better than Cyrax's. Everyone go watch that and enjoy it, because it's so much better.
movie, and then do behind the scenes look at one of the scenes and how I did what I did. It's up on my channel. So yes, I will be bringing back a lot of old school videos and re-releasing them on this channel that you guys never got to see, so that you guys can see, like, hey, this dude's actually not a bad guy. Yeah, and I really want to be able to show that to you guys.
Yeah, you are a bad guy, Cyrax. Releasing a crappy version of the Darkness from 7 years ago won't prove you're not a bad guy.
Because like I said, a lot of y'all trolls that are out here attacking me for no reason, y'all are literally robbing me of my potential. Especially you, N-word boy. You are literally robbing me of my real potential to actually make any real money. And that's not fair to me. And I will say it. Forget about me for a second. What you're doing is not fair to my fan base. What you are doing to me is not fair to my fan base.
Okay. Alright. It's gonna turn into Cyrax fan Q&A. It's really not interesting. The only thing interesting that happens is someone asks him if he likes Boku no Pico, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I love Boku no Pico." There's shorts on my profile, you can see it. That's about all there is to it. I don't want to watch any more of Cyrax for today. I think I've had about my fill of his stupid whines. I don't think anyone will believe that he's not a monster after that little whine stream. But you know, we'll see if that works, guys. We'll always see. But anyways, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys at the next one, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
I'm not a rapist or a racist or a racist rapist, but I do think you are cute. Boom, boom.
Jesus, Todd!
She liked it.